Welcome to this very special episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Special episode because we have reached number 200.
Here's Tatum and...
You bro, you got this? You know it, B.
The city of Dallas, Texas. Happy Halloween, everybody. Trigger. And now here's the up. TA, it's all yours.
Well, guys.
Great report, David. Thank you. Jay taking the humble route once again, Greg.
Not sure I believe him. He's really not looking at his stats. I don't care if you're a rookie or a veteran. You can't help but peek at your own number.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's George in at the 1. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Now here is Holiday. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
He has the entire arsenal when it comes to handling the rock, cutting through the D like butter. I love Ball when he's aggressive to attack.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's sent back by George. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Pelicans ball.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Williamson with it.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
Ball, the pass to Holiday. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. And it's Williamson missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And stolen by Williamson. Ball, the pass to Ingram. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Well, it's all about the trick-or-treating tonight, Smitty.
Well, I'm old school, Kevin, but I will tell you, I hated candy corn. You can keep that. I hated the way it looked, and I hated the way it tasted. And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Stolen by Ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. It's good. This game is all even.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Ingram missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Doncic passes to Porzingis to end the cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Here's Hardaway, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
The Pelicans trail.
And this is Alvin Gentry's 4th stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching in college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
Clock is at 3. Lets it go with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That one drops for him.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Okafor. Outside, Redick. Back to Okafor to the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's George. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
That's nice work. Stopping short of the rim. Just laying it over the top.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway against Redick. Fires the 3. And no good that time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6. And we'll get... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 4, so the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spot. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5. Nice shot by Porzingis.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the 3 like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
Holiday looking over the floor. Back to Cauley Stein. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game.
And you think of the resiliency of New Orleans. It feeds into the ethos of their sports teams, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Certainly the Pelicans have had their challenges too. Injuries, turnover, and leadership. You can't give up, though. I think that's something this organization and the fans can relate to.
Ball against George. Williamson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
The shot by George, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. He kicks the ball. Unloads. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's George for 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Holiday. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out, and the first half is now in the books. Mavericks ahead, up 10.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's George in at the point. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Steve, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. They're very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think is James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Doncic kicks to George. From outside, off the mark.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Ball with a wide open look. Offensive rebound.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
George, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 14 points for George.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Porter. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Dallas on defense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Hardaway against Ingram. Left side, Redick jacks up a 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis.
The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes. But whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
Redick passes to Hart. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, in that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from three. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Curry's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 17. The 3 from George. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Redick surveying the D. Now the pass to Hayes. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That free throw good from Hayes. New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Hayes hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
A nice shot by George.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Ball against Hardaway. Ball dishes to Redick. Back to Ball. Six on the shot clock. Hart, that's good.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by George, no good. Pelicans trail by 19. Pass to Redick. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And the shot goes in. George has got 28 points for the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies on their bodies.
Making some changes here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Ingram in for Drew Holiday.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Willie Cauley Stein. He's out there with Williamson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Hart in at the point guard. Marjanovic kicks to George. From downtown, some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Williamson. Here's Hart. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their call.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about if we're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Clearly a foul.
The free throw drops for Fisher. Fisher hits them both. Here's George, and a chance here to hit 30 on the game.
Bully ball. Good old-fashioned bully ball on display here. He is making the game look too easy.
Sinks the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. It's good on the putback.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for George.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday with it. Now right defending. Passes it to Alexander Walker. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
All about the team. Justin Holiday looking for the open man and finding him.
Now here's George. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
He has this in his family genes. Justin Holiday's brothers also play this game at a high level. Drew and Aaron, talented family.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Takes a three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now Okafor. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
This is Hank the Hornet on 90.